What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, and we're back with the penultimate tune in the We Save Us playlist, compiled by Kim and added to by both Yvonne and Michaela. And the second to last tune is by Crowded House. I don't think I've heard of this group, I'm assuming, from a self-titled album, Crowded House, 1986, and it's called Don't Dream It's Over, which I like the phrasing. I mean, dreaming on the surface of it is cognitive experience when you are not awake, and thus, whether it's a more surreal or mundane dream, it is activity and feelings and experiences that are divorced from what we would call the real world. But then to dream also means to think about something that could be in the actual physical world. And so Don't Dream It's Over, I guess I'm more inclined to interpret dream in that second configuration and the idea of not giving up on something. And even before I read Kim's note here, that was my thought, and I'm especially inclined to see it that way, because Kim's note was that this is a song about encouragement and holding on and resilience and trying to get through hard times with the help of others. So in that regard, I'm especially inclined to see the title as an encouraging phrase, as a suggestion that people are not alone and they can reach out and find solace and support among others who would like to see better times. And of course, when we are in an era where there's more dehumanization, more, or rather a lack of basic human decency coming from many places, including up on high, it feels like this is an especially poignant and relevant message in the moment. The quote that Kim attached from Tears for Fears to this song is from Sowing the Seeds of Love, and it's "The love train travels coast to coast." So the idea that for those willing to reach out, for those who would like to see a more humane and kind future, there is no regional restrictions, there is no cultural or social restrictions. This is something that can be experienced from coast to coast, from place to place, and from person to person. So yeah, I really like all these sentiments. Let's see what it is in practice. This is Crowded House. The track is Don't Dream It's Over, and it's apparently from a 1986 self-titled album. Oh.
There is freedom without trying to catch the deluge in a paper cup.
I think I heard this.
There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over.
I heard it.
Today, tales of war and waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to be the wall between us. No, they won't win. Don't let them
Oregon is just killing it. And I like how as it gets close to the end, it feels like more and more people are saying, hey now. It feels like there's a growing chorus of people heading in the same direction. So I feel like lyrically, fundamentally, it sounds like he's addressing one person, and yet I do think you can extrapolate that to a larger scale. But the idea that, that there are going to be battles ahead, and, I think there's reference to like shadows, but that they're not going to let those other people win who would, drive wedges between people and, instigate battles and make things hard and difficult, and the road can keep on going. And yes, I've definitely heard that before. I mean, right away, it was already a bit like, does it, I think this is a bit familiar. And then, I think when it got to the first verse, it, kicked up a gear. But as soon as the first hey now came in, it's like, oh, I definitely heard this. So, again, maybe just on the radio, maybe, MTV or something like that. But yes, somewhere in my distant past, I've definitely heard this before because the chorus in particular was very familiar. And yeah, as I was listening to it, I had this sort of warm, fuzzy feeling in my chest, which, number one, is indicative of the way music can be such an emotional experience, even, on different ends of the spectrum. It can be very heavy and, make you process difficult feelings, but it also can be elating and uplifting, as well as, other emotions all across the spectrum. But also the way that, what we hear through our ears and goes through our brain can then physiologically, through our endocrine system and otherwise, give us a visceral feeling. So yes, I experienced that as I listened to that song. I felt uplifted and warm through the reassuring sentiments and the use of imagery to indicate an ongoing journey, not by oneself, but with others and those who, again, want to arrive at a place that is more desirable and more appreciative and supportive than that which we inhabit right now. So yes, a very beautiful tune, well chosen, and Kim did mention that the last couple tunes on this playlist were going to leave us with a more inspiring, forward-looking, and hopeful type of disposition, and I definitely felt that here. So let me know what you think of this one, and I will be back for the final tune in the We Save Us playlist. Peace.